Good evening. I welcome you to my corner of darkness here. We are far beyond bedtime, even further than midnight, but definitely before 3 a.m. I am the Harbinger of Horror, and I will be your guide through these troublesome times, so take my hand if you dare. Tonight, I will be reading The Screams in the Holla, Part 1.
Daryl, what the hell are you doing over there, man? As I see him digging under the driver's side seat of the truck.
Damn it, Jim. Don't you remember the last time we had to come out here? That Wendigo stole my truck, and I had to shoot on my own damn tires to stop him. Look, I am not doing that shit again. I had a kill switch installed this time, with a remote.
I blankly stare at him for 30 seconds, trying to search my memory before he pipes up with a bashful look on his face.
Oh yeah, that was right after you got knocked out.
Wait, what? Having no recollection of this shame?
I may have pulled the trap a second early, and you got slammed pretty hard by that log. Remember waking up in the truck after?
Wait, do you mean, was that one time you told me I went drinking and fell off the roof, or was it that one time? He quickly cuts me off with it.
Yes.
To stop me before I run down the list of times I've woken up in the truck after a mission. After glancing at our mission statement, looks like we got a juvenile Wendigo tonight. Supposedly the brother of the one who stole your truck, and he's 8'5", 540 pounds. He's only got like 2 feet, 250 pounds on you. Maybe you can wrestle this one.
Well, maybe you can dodge a trap this time.
Hey man, look, I'm basically Wolverine. Just no claws, no metal, no healing, and you're just like the Hulk, but white. In fact, I've never even seen you angry.
How do you know I don't turn green then? And look, it just sounds like you're like the redheaded stepchild of the family.
Man, it's more like a black sheep, and since it's closer to a Wolverine, you can just call me a badger. As I smile back at him, I continue reading. So it says the Wendigo has been tearing up the whole park looking for food. Oh shit, he's been messing with the Sasquatch population out here. Man, this guy's got some balls.
Man, if this Wendigo is fucking with Bertha, I'm gonna have me a new pelt tonight.
After a 9-hour trudge through the deepest woods, thickets, up hills, and through streams to an undisclosed location, we came to Sasquatchian Town 232, or what they call the town of Ur. We approached slowly, having left all of our weapons by the stream in one of our organization's stash spots. Already aware of eyes on us, let alone we'd been smelling them for miles. Not even 5 more minutes into the woods, and a Sasquatch drops out of the fucking trees and grabs Daryl by the leg so fast he doesn't have time to slip out more than a
"Oh fuck"
before he starts getting mauled. I sprint forward, about to attempt combat with this behemoth, and before I can even unclench my butt cheeks, I hear Daryl laughing. Taking a momentary pause as I decide whether I was going to hit Bertha or Daryl, and it was definitely Daryl. But as they stopped dicking around, Bertha righted Daryl, and they started talking. I don't know if you've ever heard someone speak Sasquatchian before, but it is brutal. Now, I'm not fluent, but I could have sworn I heard, I like that new beard, and where can I get myself some of those sexy fur pants? Look, I'm not sure where this was going exactly, but after 15 minutes of hooting and hollering, Daryl came back.
So basically, Wendigo's been killing everything it can get near. Deers, squirrels, bears, rabbits, campers, chipmunks, I bet, everything, okay? All the wildlife is left. Look, it even tried to grab a baby squatch. Now, Bertha is saying it's been coming around once or twice a week, but it spends most of the rest of the time on the other side of the mountain range. Now, we're that much distance, I think we should use the shake and bake plan.
He finishes with a wincing look towards me. You butt-licking, crack-sniffing mother... I hate that plan, and you always cut it so damn close.
Look, I can do better this time. It won't be as bad, come on.
Look, fine. But I want to change the ending this time. I saw some extra stuff we can use in the stash spot down by the stream. Coming through the bushes that evening on our 100th plus mission, I can't help but remember what life was like before the team. It was better, but only then. And well, if Daryl hadn't been there, I wouldn't be here. But I don't think about that. Instead, I think about what I can do for Camo, the Containment of Aggressive Monsters Organization. And I'm sure you've never heard of us. Hell, I never had until about 5 years ago. But we've been around for a long time. And look, if I'm spilling the beans, and I really shouldn't be saying it, but have you ever heard of Atlantis? We may or may not have overdone it when catching that Leviathan. But look, we warned them what could happen. All those overpowered explosives and that high-powered jewel thing. I mean, what did they expect? Look, I've even seen the contracts with the... Oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. Go time. I take out my trusty Wolverine lunchbox and pull out a nice double meat bacon cheeseburger. And then, well, I rub it all over my half-naked body and stick the patties in my pockets. Look, I know this sounds really weird, but it makes the plan so much easier. Because if you think Wendigos like raw meat, well, you're half right. They have an insatiable hunger, so they eat everything they can when they can. But if you have a nice fat cheeseburger, oof, especially with bacon, they will hunt you down from 20 miles out. Shit, I've seen it on the replays of this fucking shake and bake plan. Taking off now at full sprint for the target zone, I can already hear the Wendigo in the distance, and goddamn, I need to lose some weight. Halfway to the zone, I can hear Daryl on the radio.
Oven's hot. Just waiting for the meat now.
I breathed a sigh of relief, as the last time we did this, he said that when I was only 30 feet away. 200 yards out now, and I have just enough room to... Oh, fuck! The Wendigo was close enough he was able to throw a fully grown tree only a couple feet in front of me. In the last split second, I was able to spin left, avoiding the loss of the right side of my body. 120 yards out now, and I speed up and start praying to God. Look, if you let me make it this time, I swear, I will use the Impossible Burger next time and stop wasting so much meat. Amen. And look, you know what? I really don't think that's why he was mad at me, because with the last 20 feet to go, I ate shit. Full face plant. Look, that's not even it. Listen close. The Wendigo was so close to me that when I tripped, he was able to catch the band of my brand new silky underwear and give me a wedgie that had to be spawned from Satan's hands himself. Luckily, by the grace of God, they have sharp claws, and he ended up cutting the band. But not before making me regret ever wearing underwear my entire life. I'm sure you're wondering how I'm still here after having said Satan spawned wedgie. And besides the longer ass crack, well, and me being naked, I'm still alive. And the plan didn't go accordingly, as you may have guessed. I was supposed to finish the last 20 feet, drop into a 6-foot hole we dug, and then Daryl was going to set off 2 claymores that would stop the momentum of the Wendigo, simultaneously setting off 6 rockets that were attached to an inch-thick steel-braided net. These rockets would then shoot up, spin around some trees, anchoring the Wendigo in place, and look, depending on how many trees you catch, that's about how much time you have to get clear of the blast cell. Then I would pop out of the hole, and you Asian bolt my ass out of the way. Then once we get clear, we would set off the C4 that's attached to about 150 gallons of gas in the hole we dug, and pop goes the weasel. See, the plan works every other time. Not being one of those times, and well, I'm still a bit fuzzy on the exact details, but this is what I got. Didn't wake up in the truck this time, it was a field. The field, where I was so graciously blessed with a silk thong, and starting from the beginning, my faceplant was trying to go roots in a rock, so that explains my quick improv nap. And next, it looks like the Wendigo was having missed me, tripped over, knocking this tree down that Daryl was standing behind. Daryl, being himself, I see, tried to catch the tree, and is currently sleeping under it right now. As I mentioned before, I'm also missing my pants now, and because I forgot to take out those meat patties, oof, also the C4 remote. Like, we still got the gas, I mean, that works. And then there may or may not have been a message written in torn bits of our steel-braided netting that said, "Thanks for the patties, but next time it's your buns." So, Daryl, what was that about I can do it better this time?
You didn't even make it to the trap to dodge this time.
He barely spits out after being able to stand up when we roll the tree off of him. Look, I can see the look of, where the fuck are your pants? But before it can be said, I pipe up with, "Hey, did you ever find out where Bertha got those sexy fur pants?" Daryl now staring at me lost.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, that conversation you had with Bertha, like, look, if I translated right, you said, nice beard, and where can I get those, or no, where did you get those sexy fur pants? He bursts out laughing.
Oh, thank God I talked to him. You probably get us killed. What I had said is that we will trade furs when we get the chance.
Right, that's what I meant. You got any furs, by the way? I need some pants, Daryl. Trudging back to the town of Erd, with no pants and -1 steel net, no C4, well, we were still alive, which meant we still had to kill Mr. Asshat. And I know we said we're a containment group, but we don't contain Wendigos. They are highly violent, and they have insatiable hunger, forcing them to be more of a cost than any benefit we could gain from containment. Now, with our failed shake and bake plan operation, we had a couple of options left, starting with Operation Thunder Down Under, Operation In Cinderella, and the last resort, the Dragon's Turd.
We can't even do Operation in Cinderella. We don't have the C4 or the remote anymore.
Look, I know, but I'm not calling in for the Dragon Dookie.
I'll get ready for Thunder Down Under.
Now, as much as I hate the shake and bake plan, Daryl hates Thunder Down Under even more. Much more. And, well, you'll see, because it's a bit of a direct approach. Later that day, having obtained some sexy fur pants I was able to get through Daryl's speech and bartering skills, only having to train my torn silk underwear. You know, fun fact, they don't get silk up here, and clearly because their underwear is made from pine needles. And for fuck's sake, do not let them make you try it on. It makes your nuts look like a strainer. Anyways, having cleared that up, me and Daryl gear up for Thunder Down Under, and we set out around 6. Now arriving, Daryl sets out for his special location with our little gift from the organization. Came as a reward for moving up in our sector. It was a non-containable disposal device, obviously made to dispose of a non-containable. Now, the reason we don't use it every time is you have to fucking touch the thing with it. Yeah.
The thunder's rolling.
I hear in my earpiece as, yet again, I'm the bait, but this time, I am not moving. I whip out a good old Wolverine lunchbox, pull out a slab of fresh cooked bacon. Picture this, standing on the edge of a windy cliff over a deep gorge, strapped into a harness with a near invisible cord, and you're just waiting. Suddenly, on the edge of the cliff, you hear a growl. Now, with me on the cliff and the sun setting directly behind me, bacon in my hand, I'm waiting patiently. Taking longer than I thought it would, I finally hear the Wendigo, and it seems to be running at full speed from over a mile away, breaking down trees, and man, he is not happy. Coming in the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, I get whipped up into this tree, and from lower on the cliff, Daryl comes rocketing up with our non-containable disposal device. Look, it's just a medallion, and is attached to the end of a spear. So Daryl thrusts this spear upward, hitting the Wendigo from underneath, and as he crosses over the edge of the gorge, Medallion made contact with the Wendigo, and as for my position and his facial expression must have been in the buns region, the medallion activated, making a huge fiery blaze of purple and blue, singeing my leg hairs from over 20 feet up, and completely incinerating him. Having successfully terminated the Wedgie Wendigo, we head back to headquarters to get a quick debrief, and then get briefed for our next mission. Man, I hope it's a place with a beach next time, because I could definitely use some sun. I don't need Daryl making any more jokes about how the moon and my ass are the same color too.
That was The Screams and the Holla, Part 1. And rumor is, Part 2 is due before the next full moon. Now, if you or your friends have any stories you want read by me, just send it to the link in the info down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can know when we get our next submission.